Hello, today we'll be giving you an in-look on my internship with Logan's Lawn and Landscape by Ariel Hostetler, submitted to Laura Ott at Lourdes University College of Business and Leadership for Business 340, a summer section 2020. My name is Ariel Hostetler, and I worked for a company called Logan's Lawn and Landscape. I was the secretary, marketeer, and accountant intern while I was there this summer. So the company's principal objective is we will exceed our customers' expectations and to be the best company in the area we service, making each customer amazed by the work we do. The organizational intensity is setting the standard in property maintenance. So the company I interned for this summer is Logan's Lawn and Landscape. It is a lawn and landscape company, one of the largest companies in the Fairmont, West Virginia area. The supervisor is Logan Gaskins, and we service about any area that is around Fairmont. So we go to Morgantown, Clarksburg, anywhere that is a 30 to 50 mile radius, and we will go and do what you need done. Some products and services that the company offers is lawn care, landscaping. We do drainage, excavation, snow plowing in the winter. We haul topsoil, gravel, you name the job, and we can probably do it. Some responsibilities I had at the business was cold calling. So I would look in the phone book, find different businesses, and call their number. Just offer those companies our business, like our services that we offer. So for right now, it's towards the end of the internship, but we are starting to offer businesses our services for snow plowing this winter to get ahead of the game, have our businesses listed that we want to plow and salt for in the winter and get them taken care of. I was also in charge of weekly schedules. So every Monday I would schedule out the jobs we had for that week and make sure that everyone knew what the game plan was and what we were doing for that week. With that, I started to do employee schedules. So we had some big issues of overtime, paying our employees too much overtime. So we started a employee schedule. So we had 10 employees, and half of them would be working half the week and the other half would work the other week. And that really helped with the overtime issue, and it just helped a lot. So I also did normal scheduling for our clients. So they would call or they would message us, and we would get them set up for an estimate sometime in the week. We do our estimates from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., sometimes 9 p.m., just depends. So we would get our clients scheduled for their estimates, or if they said, hey, I need my grass mowed, you guys haven't been here, we would get them scheduled for that week. With that, I had started ordering materials halfway through. So Logan would come and give me a list and be like, I need these materials for the job we have coming up. So take a retaining wall. We had a retaining wall job came up, and he gave me the ordering material list, and I went and got all the materials we needed. Made sure that it was the right block and the right color block that we needed. So marketing, there is actually a picture on my slides that you're looking at right now. That is a example of one of our marketing. So we market on Facebook and all social media platforms. We're rated on Google. We have a website. We use Facebook a lot for marketing. So we write what we're offering. So this one we were still working during the pandemic, and we wanted people to be aware of that. So we advertised it, told them we were still working during the pandemic, and put our phone number, our website for it, and all that. And that's how we marketed for majority of this summer, because we are in a pandemic. So responsibilities continued. I did payroll. I started to do payroll. So I went and met with the accountant and learned how she did payroll and did the pay stubs. I had to track the employees' hours and every Wednesday I got their hours at 7 a.m. and sent it into our accountant so she could get payroll sent out to us and we could pay them by Friday. With that, I learned business to business. So we are a business, and I learned how to sell our business to another business. And with that was, we gave some yards we couldn't handle, we gave them away to another lawn and landscape business. So messaging and calling is another thing I was responsible for. I would call back all our clients on Monday morning. If they called on the weekend, I called them back Monday morning and got them taken care of. I answered all the calls that we got during the week. So we get about 10 to 15 calls a day. So I would answer them, get them scheduled if they needed scheduled. If they needed something I wasn't too sure of, I said that I would get it back to them as soon as possible. And I got with Logan, our supervisor, to see what I needed to do. With messaging, we have clients messaging us on our Facebook page, our private Facebooks. So I handled all the messages, made sure everyone was taken care of and nobody was left in the open. We used a bunch of different programs. So we used Excel to make a material sheet so that Logan could take the material sheet out on estimates and just check off what he needed and put how many he needed. So again, I used the block, for example. It said landscape block, and he wrote the quantity he needed for the job and what color he wanted. We used Word to send out, to write our, what is it called? We used Word to write out our messages that we needed to send to people. So we had to send out some citation letters to people saying that you haven't paid us so and so often, so we need the money ASAP. We also used PowerPoint. We made some PowerPoints to give to our guys that worked for us. It was just, this is what we expect from you. That's what we did. So my learning experience, I did business to business. So I learned about business to business in marketing and macro and micro. So you just are selling your business to another business. And we did that a lot during this summer. Another learning experience was accounting and finances. So I had to calculate square footage and linear footage, which that falls under math, but you have to add it into accounting too. So we did a lot of accounting on how to figure out what we needed, how much material we needed. We figured out our profit margin, our daily income, our monthly income. We figured all that out during this summer. And for marketing, we just marketed online. Social media was really our strong point. A lot of people use social media, so we used Facebook mostly, and we made our posts, and then we would share it to different groups. So there's a Fairmont community group that we would share our marketing to, and that helped us get a lot of business. So some more learning experiences were the math. So you learn in pre-cal and statistics, length, width, height, how to times all that. So we needed that for how we were going to do our blocks for our retaining walls. We did sales, so we would sell our business to people. And if we went to a customer and they said, well, I have this budget, we sold them what we could do for that budget, which we worked with them, and we give out discounts if they need it. And for management, I was really managing the guys we have working for us, making sure they were on time, making sure they sent in their hours to me every night, just making sure they weren't goofing off. And so for the conclusion, altogether, the company is very committed to being the best. They tell all their clients we're the best in the county, we're the best in the state, which we really are. You can look us up on Google and we are #1 rated. Logan Salon and Landscape is honestly a great company to work for. They're very high maintenance and have a lot going out for them. So our hiring process is something I also learned, and it's very, very high maintenance. So if you don't know anything about lawn care or landscaping, chances are you weren't going to get the job, because we need people who know what they're doing, because we don't want to sit there and have to teach them how to do things. So with that, we also hired a new secretary to help me out, because we have a lot of calls coming in. So with her, we made sure she knew her accounting stuff and her finances and her marketing. We had to teach her a little bit about marketing, but that's okay. Logan Salon and Landscape strives to exceed customer expectations. So in this picture is a picture of our workers, and they're sitting on a retaining wall that we just built, and this wall was the top of the line thing we have made. The client was very, very happy with the results, and she said it exceeded her expectations of what she expected. We've had that with mowing also. So we stripe all our lawns so they look really, really nice at the end, and people just come to us to work for us to do their work because of the way we come off. So when we go to our estimates, we are very professional, and they love the way our attitudes are, so they choose us over the other people that are underrated. And this is just my references, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the picture. This picture actually was from 2 days ago, and it's our guys are in the middle of clearing all this brush, and you can see in the back of the picture there's still a lot of brush, but they were in the middle of clearing it all. And at the end of the day, the clients were amazed by what we did. And that's about my internship at Logan Salon and Landscape. Thank you.